Okay, guys, you know the title and you know the gist of the video. Today, I'm going to be ranking every popular Mickey and Friends video that I own. Yes, like a million. There's not that much. I have like 161 YouTube videos on there, and pretty much like at least 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, and pretty much 13 shorts on there. Yeah, I don't pretty much make videos all the time. Well, okay, we're gonna be ranking every popular video I own on the internet. Okay, starting with the most ungrinded and unworse, the Epic Battle the movie. Well, the only thing about this movie is, yeah, it's all about being the plot about the end of the movie is
he's gonna
this.
be coming back for revenge.
Yes, that one.
Till this year.
Yeah. The next was the return of Airwatch. You should always watch the Airwatch trailer. Yeah. Yeah, that's the plot of the movie. That's pretty much just it. Well, not to add much about it, you can also like
Cover.
yeah, it's all about Airwatch getting his revenge, but he'll get back in the new Return of Airwatch trailer when it comes out in like 9 days. So, the worst part about this is it doesn't even have a secure plot about this video. The most funniest part you guys could ever just watch. It has 21 views and all it has is just no subscribers. I might just say for myself it's unpopular. Subscribe and just like it. I would just like it. The most noodle eating person is this robot for eating the delicious noodles that my dad made. Of course, the worst plot about that movie. You'd even see my face eat it, like, yum, yum, yum. That would even be the worst part about that. So, yeah. How would anyone watch this YouTube video if it wasn't even that good? Well, if I were you, it's not even the worst
That
part.
was good, Shadow. Say it. Oh my gosh, sorry. Oh my gosh, I fixed.
See, that was the worst plot. Well, it wasn't even that good. Well, yeah, they're making the ugliest part about that.
Let's go.
They just leave Airwatch behind, and what the heck was that for?
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
The worst part about that movie is it doesn't have no endings.
Stay in there.
It has an
Till you learn
ending.
your lesson.
Remember,
Come
I just
on,
talked about you when I just first started ranking.
Make sure you learn.
So, besides of that, it doesn't even have no endings. Well, it does have a little ending to that. All to the beginning. This is what they decide to do. The epic battle. Why is it called the epic battle? I just named it for some reason. Of course. Well, yeah, because of total of the hex. What the heck is going on? They were playing Cars Street Driven 2 and I could not cause that. That's an idea. So, if I were you, just go get myself hit and let's do the next one. Hold on, before you guys even think about watching this one, please subscribe to my channel. We're so close to hitting 100 subscribers. And don't forget to watch other channels like Sonic and Friends. My favorite YouTube channel is Sonic and Friends. Mario and Friends, of course. What they didn't even make it, kind of copying Sonic and Friends. The Mickey Mouse plush adventure, which is ultimately the best channel you can ever imagine about the 5-year anniversary special of the movie. It's so good there than mine's. So the ways this thing got copied not copied, uncopied,
Dang
and
fun.
whatever. This movie's all about Mickey and Airwatch because it's called the Epic Battle. It was like the Epic Battle playing video games and stuff like that. The Airwatch is back on move and stuff like that. You can even yeah. So this movie's all about Mickey taking down Airwatch. Airwatch is trying to seek his favorite revenge. Well, he also tried to hack Fortnite, which is not even the best part of the movie. Yep, there you see it. Okay, I'm ranking this a 10 out of 5. It could do better than that. Okay, so what next should I do? Ooh, I found the goodest part about this one. Mickey goes to Arkansas. One of my favorites. One of my classics, actually. Okay, so this one has 114 views, not that bad. So, Mickey Goes to Arkansas is all about Mickey, Donald, Goofy, and Halloween. Mickey going to Arkansas, which is okay of recording in the morning. Sometimes it's not okay, but you see. So, yeah, this plot is all about Mickey, Donald, Goofy, and Halloween. Mickey going to Arkansas. Where the worst part is happening, well, yeah, we hit my cousin's house, which is the main villain is Elmo. Well, the main villain, Elmo, you might remember him from somewhere. He's literally not even the best character in this movie. The worst plot about this movie is you don't even get to seek your favorite revenge of this character from Sesame Street, which is okay. I put him in the show, whatever, which is good deal. Not actually good deal, but you just yeah, whatever. So when you seek your revenge, make sure it's just like a perfect style. Well, this one was only 3 hours and 3 minutes, seconds later, whatever is said. Well, for some reason, the worst plot, there's 3 big plots about this movie. 1, Goofy and Donald making a big deal about going to Arkansas. And 2, number 2 doesn't even make sense. And 3, they keep on saying, have you have any plans to go to Arkansas? Big plot, big deal. And the second part is the manager, which is Chicken Jockey. Bendy. Wow, what the heck? Yeah, they made it to Walmart, which I forgot about that name. Yeah, they witched to Walmart, and their managers are so stupid. And their managers are so stupid.
So you could be like, we even got ready, so we can get this over with.
Yeah, that's a plot. Walmart opens at 7 a.m. in the morning. Jesus Christ, why do I have to do that? I'm so mad. Okay, for some reason, that's the biggest plot in the movie, is the manager saying 7 a.m. you should be leaving right now, because 7 a.m., that's when Walmart opens. So if I open the Walmart gates and look through Walmart, yeah, that's the baddest idea of plot in the movie. Yeah, that's got to be one of the worst plots in the movie I've ever seen, bro. So, this is one of my favorite Mickey and Friend videos I have ever made. And also, 10 out of 10. Big classics. Go on. Okay, next one. What should I be picking? No, songs. Airwatch's Revenge. Yeah, a month before the Epic Battle was premiering. Yeah, Airwatch, you still got a video, so we'll head on you later. But next, this plot. Taking plots out of the movie is kind of boring, so we'll just put on the plots later and not just head back to the plots right now. So we'll just talk about this movie. I'm not going to make fun of it because how bad this movie really got me. Well, I made it, so why should I be making fun of my own YouTube? Of course, this internet is okay. I just don't like how I got, the iPad 218, I mean. Okay, anyways, back to this channel.
You suffering from evil allergies.
Yeah, the worst part about that movie is Airwatch could not just take a break. Yeah, the worst part about that movie is Airwatch cannot take a break. That's what he cannot do. He cannot take a break.
What is evil allergies?
Yeah. Mostly it's all about Airwatch trying to throw 50 bombs in the city, which is okay with the Earth because Earth is right here. Or should I say another way? Another way is better. Yeah, because they would put 50 bombs and this is how the explosion will go.
Some of us are too weak. Peter.
But yeah, that's like the biggest plot of my favorite history. Well, history doesn't even go that good. Unless it did. Well, yeah, through the big series, it could have gone well. Till the end goes on draws and underwears and all that stuff. So yeah, of course, that's where Earth hits me down and pretty much a big secret. So, this is pretty much the one of the biggest Airwatch series, biggest plots you have ever heard of it. Well, yeah, the biggest plot about it is Airwatch having evil allergies, because that's when you're born, you have evil. Well, and I'll read this description. The description says Airwatch sets 50 bombs in the city. Will they survive the war? Yeah. And just some random stuff down there. How would Airwatch set 50 bombs in the city? Like, well, one of them having like at least like several mysteries. Well, yeah.
On their trains.
10 out of 5. 10 out of 8. 10 out of 8. This movie gets harder than it looks. Okay, so the next one. No, not that one. I doubt it'll get popular. Oh, Mickey's final battle of the movie. Oh, finally, we still got a 2025 series going on. Okay, anyway, still, that was the last Shadow series. And also, not the worst plot is Easter eggs down there. Okay, so yeah, this movie is all about, Mickey and Shadow having a big deal about each other. At the last Shadow series, well, Shadow and Mickey at the end just take down Airwatch and just save the whole world and been going through different countries and different worlds and yeah. I have not having a big deal around the world to take down Shadow and Airwatch until Mickey finally gets his revenge on Shadow. Well, a bad plot about one is which one having the biggest one of the plots of the world, bro. That's one of the worst plots you can ever imagine.
What the heck?
Yeah, scaring them out of nowhere.
It's turned off.
Or not. Well, yeah, that's one of the biggest plots.
Which is I don't know what that.
Yeah, scaring them out of nowhere, of course, because that's what you get for messing with Shadow or Airwatch, of course. Catching them for, just secret agents. Well, one of the biggest plots you can ever find in that mystery is, I might just say, is Why the heck is Mickey going out there by himself? Just, yeah, fighting Shadow and Airwatch and just getting himself hit by them for no reason, and 1 month later a plot happened. And 1 month later a literally plot happened out of nowhere. Well, yeah, because it's been 1 month that they seen him, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, of course. Yeah, because one of the biggest plots you can ever find is the movie's biggest hidden secrets of the plot. Well, this movie...
Hold on.
Until you see, this is a kid's show with the word drug on there. So, a drug caduceus. So, yeah, that's what I can find. That's the biggest plot. Drug facts. Drug facts. What we search it online. Drug facts. See? Drug fact. And when I see drug facts, wait. That's how I see drug facts. Well, another biggest plot happens is you can, like, not even sail through and whatever. Well, yeah, the biggest plot you can never find. This is one of the second most of my favorite Mickey series. So, 10 out of 10 as well. This is one of the bestest. Okay, so what's the next one? Mickey the Funko Pop 2.
Oh!
Okay, yeah, Mickey the Funko Pop 2 has really the same settings as the Epic Battle because, yeah, that's what I probably think. So this second plot about the first one is all about Mickey getting turned into a Funko Pop again, like you didn't see the third one. Well, yeah, if you didn't see the first one, of course. Well, yeah, the biggest plot of one is, first of all, this third one, this second Funko Pop video is all about Mickey getting turned into a Funko Pop. All because of Shadow. All because of Shadow. Well, it wasn't really their fault. It was Goofy and Uncle Goofy's in the first one. So, we're going to be talking about the first one in a minute. So, yeah, that's the biggest plots you can ever find. About which this is not even going to worse. I found which is funnier because Mickey Woody got stuck on a tramp, whatever. Well, yeah, that's not the one of the biggest plots because whatever. Yeah. So I'm not gonna read this short. 10 out of 5. One of the worst. Okay, so we're not gonna be reading this short out enough. Ooh, I think I got one of them crazy enough. Hold on. So, Pokemon's Candy Edition. Okay, so, yeah, Pokemon's Candy Edition, it's pretty much all about Pokemon getting candy. He got a little fat or chunky, whatever you call it, and he gets, fat, yeah. He gets like a lot of pounds until the end. Until Pokemon got revenge on his stepbrother Goofy, which is not that happening. So yeah, he lost weight.
Oh no, I'm not doing it again. Oh great. What is it? Dad, are you okay?
And the worst part about this movie
Yes.
is you can actually find Uncle Goofy in somewhere.
I'll go check.
Literally just right there. I'm not talking about the plot. I'm talking about the whole plot of the movie. Okay, so yeah.
Oh, fine. Let's go, guys. No.
Nah, that's what Uncle Goofy gets. Well, yeah, it wasn't even the best part. 10 out of 8. Kind of bad. Well, if I ranked that at 10 out of 8, well, I was actually expecting.
Your birthday's what do you...
The Mickey movie 4. Well, unlike the other Mickey movies, you can actually find this one a little bit of water. Well, the fourth movie of Mickey is okay. You can not really find the best part of the movie. 1 hour and 11 minutes long, not that good, but you can just like find something really funny. So, yeah, this one is all about Airwatch. The main focus of the movie is pretty much Mickey and Airwatch. Well, the actual main focus is actually just Mickey, because it's titled The Mickey Movie. Yeah, so it's going to be Mickey about himself, Mickey. Well, yeah, this movie is all about the plot of these two rivalries, Airwatch and Mickey, rival debtors. Whatever, even fighting each other. Mickey and Airwatch battle up to a dangerous match against Mickey and Airwatch. Well, they survive. Well, of course. Well, the worst plot is not even checking out some real bad and good parts. Well, there's actually a good part and in the same scene as the bad part. Well, there's better plots about this movie. One, Airwatch did not even die. He's still alive somewhere. He's probably still alive in Shadow versus Airwatch, yeah. So, yeah, that's probably, like, one of the bad parts, yeah. Yeah, even been hidden in one of the countries, yeah. He's probably still dead and still alive, or not even alive. He's dead. Well, good for him, because that's what he gets pretty much about himself. Well, I'm not really talking about him. I'm just talking about Mickey himself. Well, Mickey's not even that scared. He's just so scared in this whole entire movie about himself. Well, yeah, it's all about Mickey, just himself, trying to survive and, yeah, trying not to get beaten up by Airwatch until they meet up again at the end. Well, yeah, that was like 2 months ago. Yeah, that was pretty much 3 months ago. Because the movie in the beginning, Woody says 2 months ago. So that's the best part about the plot is 3 months ago instead of 2. Well, yeah, because it was like 2 months ago. So, yeah, it was 2 months ago. You see, 2 months ago. So, pretty much the worst and better plot. If it got a lot of bad hold plots, they're going to be recalling this the worst movie ever. But if it has one better plot, I'm going to just still recall it the worst movie. Well, the Mickey the Movie 4 has at least just one better plot, so regarding this is one of the best ones ever, but doesn't mean it has one better plot, doesn't mean I regard this the worst movie ever. It still got some bad plots, but some funny and good plots. Well, also it's rated PG-13, so, yeah. Yeah, for some reason, regarding this, the worst movie ever, well, also means it has 34 views, so not that good. Well, one better plot about this one is they're all pretty much good, but one got bad. So let's go to the next one. Well, this one. 50 years ago. Well, 50 years ago, I started my own show. Well, okay, so we didn't regard this the worst movie ever. This is one of the worst Shadow or Airwatch series I've ever made. They made a crossover. Well, they made several crossovers. Yeah, Mickey and Shadow. Well, Now it's just one crossover of Shadow and Airwatch fighting. Well, I might get. This is one of the worst movies ever because it has like one brave moment of Shadow being so scared of Airwatch that they literally did not have to do nothing about it. Mickey's the one being scared all the time in his movies with Shadow and Airwatch. Well, yeah, the one that really regards me the most is from Shadow's Revenge 3 because Mickey acts a little scared, overwhelming sometimes. So, this is the best part of the movie. 50 years ago. 50 years ago, I did not even start nothing.
Is he gonna be fine? Yeah, probably. He might be fine.
One bad part of the movie is not even the worst, scariest plot is none of the characters stand up against. Yeah, the worst plot about this movie is none of the characters stand up for each other. So, yeah, regardless, the worst movie ever. 10 out of 3 because regardless the worst movie character, regardless none of the characters actually stand up for each other. One bad plot is 50 years ago, none of that even makes sense because I started my YouTube channel like at least 10 months ago, which is I didn't really much care about it. Well, about this, the worst plot is, yeah, I am not doing that. So, calling this the worst movie ever. 10 out of 3. Oh, finally, we got a better movie than that series. Shadow's Revenge 3. Well, not really the best movie ever. It's really kind of the worst. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, so, so I might call this the worst ones. I might call this one of the worst Shadow series because, again, none of the characters stand up for each other. Mickey's so scared in his series with Shadow, and none of the characters really get regardless, of course. So, one of the biggest series about this movie is which character gets bullied the most? Well, I might regard this Mickey. Yeah, because he's in a Shadow series. He's always involved. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, Mickey is always involved in his Shadow series. So, regarding this, the worst Moonlight movie ever because none of the characters really stand up for each other. Mickey's always so scared getting locked up in the cage, and pretty much this movie getting up to at least none of the characters really hating each other. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Of course, I am not going to regard this. This is one of the best, at least one of the worst Shadow series ever. Well, talking about one of the worst series. Well, talking about one of the bad series, of course. Well, at the end, that's what Shadow and Airwatch gets.
Because of Shadow. Wait. Yeah, you. Cool. Oh,
Yep, the best plot of the movie. Good job.
No! Help! Oh! No!
Well, good job for Mickey for not being brave, for not being scared at the end. He's, regardless, the best character of his movies. Is Mickey really the best character of his series? Well, yeah, not really. Well, yeah, you got the answer? Heck no. Well, for some reason, yeah, I got my rest. Goofy's new friend. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so Goofy's new friend. It's pretty much all about Goofy having a new friend because his friends pretty much literally almost got him arrested. That's why I made Goofy gets arrested I wish like a decade after before this one even came out. I made
Want to go with us?
no.
We're gonna stay here
Yeah, where are you going?
to the post office.
No. Okay, so
You know
Ernest.
the Doritos?
Yeah. So, regardless, one of the worst movies ever. Well, not really regardless, the one of the worst movies ever I've ever made. Yeah, because Goofy got a new friend doesn't mean you have to stand up for your friends all the time. Not really.
No.
Okay.
You know what? Okay.
Sorry.
Make sure everybody's okay with you staying here.
Well, okay, because I'm not sure about this movie. I'm not sure about this video. Understanding the hates about Goofy, and besides, his dad pretty much hates him. Yeah, I'm sorry. So, yeah, when you regard this one of the worst or best, whatever you call it, because I am not really calling you the sucker, because I don't even know if you even want to watch this movie before, if you watched this show before, because I even not even understanding. Some people doesn't even like him. Some people doesn't even really clever. Has a new friend, but he doesn't know his friend evil. Goofy said the day. Goofy's only better hate or worst enemy. Goofy has a better of worst enemy. Goofy has a worse enemy than that. Okay, sorry about that. Well, Goofy has a worse enemy. His worst enemies are pretty much Airwatch. That's what he stands up for. So, pretty much this deserves a better life lesson teacher than Goofy. Now, I'm pretty much saying that.
Jason, I need you to be good, okay?
Okay,
Both of you.
okay,
You hear me?
okay. I'm pretty much saying that Goofy deserves a better life than that because new friends deserves better friends than they get bullied. So yeah. Let's not be talking about this plot no more and just head on to the next one. Sorry, Goofy's new friend. I might just say you failed from me, so why I even made you? 10 out of 6. Not even that good. Donald's paper airplane. Where should I start? I don't know where should I start because I should not even get a regardless of this one. So let's talk about this one. It has a lot of good plots about Donald's paper airplane problem. So yeah, regardless. Okay, so the first start. Donald is flying a paper airplane somewhere in this area because dogs are freaking messing up in the yard, which is not even planning today. Well, yeah, because Donald's paper airplane is all about Donald flying a paper airplane, which he messes up at the end and decides to throw that away, which is okay, is not really because he cares about the paper airplane, is because he cares about his friends, and that's so sweet. Well, yeah, because Donald's regardless his shows. Well, Donald, he's a better actor than Goofy, and Goofy's a better actor than his dad. Well, that's not even in the shows. Not what we. Stepdad only has one show, and that's okay, but I need to make better videos than Stepdad he's in. Like, the kind of videos I make about him, the better videos I make about the Donald is because Donald plays Car Straight Driven to Win is okay. About the plot is about him screwing up in his scenes, but okay. Well, at least we got a recall back in that show, the Fortnite tournament.
Mickey.
Well, yeah, the
Guys,
first,
Mickey.
okay. The first gets last. Well, at least the regardless, of course, he'd be reporting. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so Donald is kind of bad at flying paper airplanes than me. I'm the worst one, but pretty much okay with the plots having the holes in a good plot. The good part. Donald has a good flyer than me. Well, yeah, Mickey, he doesn't even know how to fly a plane. So yeah, yeah, I'm at regarding this 10 out of 9 for being so successful. For this franchise to be good as one plot is one hole, and another plot gets holed. Mickey's evil clone. Well, yeah. Of course, you make me want to start on you, Mickey. So I gotta start on you all the way home. Well, having a lot of franchise for being you, making me popular. Not really. So we gotta start you all the way, buddy. So Mickey's evil clone is all about Mickey having a clone like Evil. So yeah, his name is Evil Mickey. Well, his name is Clone Mickey forever, whatever. Yeah, he got a twin clone, which he brings to life because of the stupid scientists making him evil in other ways or videos. They made him go on his successful franchise and the upcoming The Dangerous Trap. So we're not going to even talk about the plots, of course. The plots are going to go away. The plots are going to stay out of the way. We're going to make the plots stay somehow in the show. So, we're not going to even let them even go through me. Yeah. Okay, otherwise, we're not going to even make you. Okay, so, yes, we know which popular franchise are you doing, but of course I'm making you a successful franchise, all because the scientist making you do ever what you want in the plot. Every other way you get different. Well, yeah, this one is kind of regardless the worst ones. This is one of the worst Mickey Evil Clones videos I have ever made, but in the epic battle I talked about first was even better than Mickey's evil clone. Regardless, one fight, one still evil. What the heck am I even talking about this plot? The plot doesn't even have none to do about one. One plot is you don't even know what to do. One second plot is which deadly virus do you even bring to what? So yeah, that's what I even have to stand for. Season 8, episode 12. You're wondering, are we gonna season 9? Well, yes. Somewhere in July or August. Well, we're probably gonna make like an episode 40 and somehow or some way we do it. Well, in the popular plots we do it is Donald standing right this idiot or something like that. So, yeah. We just put Donald just awake for some seconds. Well, Mickey distracting him by a McDonald's looking wife. And let's listen to the bloopers. One blooper. The worst plot.
Oh. Guess everybody's dead. Thank you, guys. Now I guess I paid you $100. Wait, where am I? Hey, man, guys, is it over? Oh, never mind. It is over.
Okay, good job for Goofy making his last appearance in the blooper reels, but he still makes appearances in every other show. Like, really. It's not his last time being a character as one of his made videos. So, yeah, we're just gonna make him still go popular as this person going right there and these persons going really stupid. So, yeah, we're just gonna make you go popular in every other way. So, yeah, this might be our last, yeah. Okay, last thing we're talking about. Mickey and Goofy's Friendship, the movie. Having the best other decisions than a plot like you. What kind of plot can I make you look real? Okay, for some reason, do I even make Goofy and Mickey and Goofy's Friendship the movie, or did I just make it in random other ways? Well, yeah, for some reason, it's all about Mickey and Goofy getting denied each other, which is Mickey telling Goofy to tell the truth. Well, yeah, making Goofy to tell the truth. What kind of way do you even want to tell someone to make a stalker and a real Goofy? Well, we should start making movies of Donald and Goofy and just put Mickey away and not make him important decisions. Well, Donald and Goofy doesn't even have their real bloopers. They just even had their own show. They have several other shows except for Donald. Sorry for said that. Well, yeah, because not only does Mickey and Goofy makes a big deal about it, the worst part about this movie is they didn't even put Donald in it. Yeah, I didn't even want to put Donald in it because Donald was even supposed to be in the movie. Donald was even in production during Mickey and Goofy's Friendship, the movie. They were in production until after like a month. They weren't even in production until I don't know when did Mickey started making his appearance. I don't know when did Donald first made an appearance in all Mickey episodes and first. Yeah, they probably made him popular in other ways and other kinds. No, they were even in production until. Well, I guess Donald first made his appearance in. I forgot. Yeah, I didn't even know. Yeah, I didn't even make popular decisions of that. Well, yeah, Donald first made his appearance in the episode Uncle Goofy's Real Name, so that's the worst plot. They didn't even put Donald in it. Well, if Donald was even in this idiot show, whatever did this idiot make an idiot show of idiots? Well, yeah, stop with the idiots. Well, first of all, I didn't want to put Donald in there because this channel was getting too old at first. So, yeah, no Donald until Uncle Goofy's Real Name started. Well, it came around until the 60s. So, yeah. This movie deserves a better life than Goofy making his only appearance. So, we're deserving this a 10 out of 10. A wonderful movie. Okay, guys, if you like this video, like and subscribe. And which movie and which plot or which worst part, which one was your favorite did I talk about? Did we miss any, and do you want a part 2?